everyone. Welcome.
Hey.
There we go.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Matthew's joining us. Cool.
So are you in the
I
airport
am.
bar or the hotel bar?
The airport bar, yes. The hotel won't let me in till 4. For those of you who aren't aware, I'm in Orlando for FlutterCon. My flight landed early. My hotel won't let me in for like 4 more hours. So I'm killing time
I
at
know
an
that
airport
feeling.
bar. So cheers, everybody.
Yeah, $22 beers. I know. Ugh. Yes, I had way too
Yeah.
many years of airport bars. Let me tell you, I've been in 69 countries, so I obviously spent some time in airports. Yeah.
Just a few.
So I'm here until either my battery dies on my laptop or I get drunk and pass out on the floor. One of the two guys.
There are clubs nearby.
Okay,
always
countdown
All right.
starts. Start drinking.
Let's start voting.
Yeah,
Start
that's
posting
right.
your
That's right.
bets.
Let's write a Flutter app to put a little timer in the corner that just says how long until Matt passed out.
How many drinks and how long? Yeah. Have you gone?
Right. You can have a
The
little
Matthew
scale.
drunkenness countdown, like how many drinks, and then eventually I just like.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you
love
meet the ground, that little axis, so just like that.
Yeah.
It's a graph.
Oh, shall we get started, Simon? We could get started, I guess.
Yep. Welcome everyone to the show. Let's do some introductions. It's not like we haven't done
You're
this
running
before.
the show, by the way. It's your show this time.
My name's Simon Lightfoot, Flutter community leader, CTO at Dev Angels London, and you can follow me at Dev Angels London on all the social medias and stuff like that. Randall.
I am Randall Schwartz. I am a Dart and Flutter Google developer expert coming up next month at 8 years, which is as long as the program's been available for us Flutter guys. And also so that means I spend a lot of time answering questions all over the place on the socials. I'm sure you've seen me out there. Probably some of you came to hear from there. So yes. But for this show, I have a particular role. I am the question magician, which means I am watching the YouTube chat to flag questions for the panel to take over and answer. We'll answer them in the order received so that I can easily see that you have a question. Please put Q: in front of it. That flags it for me so that I press the right buttons on my end. Danielle can't be here today. John.
Yeah, John Weezy. I manage the Flutter community medium and build some apps on the side for myself and hang out in places similar to Randall, answering questions when I have free time. Yay. Matthew.
What free time? What free time?
What free time, right? Hey, my name is Matthew. I'm a senior innovation engineer at a very large financial institution, but my main focus is my YouTube channel, despite the fact that I haven't uploaded it to it yet in 2026. But my I am an artist that create weird stuff, and I'm debuting my latest invention at FlutterCon tomorrow. It is Captain Reef, the fortune-telling fish. She knows all and she sees all. And last but not least, I would like everyone to know that I'm completely sober. So, yeah, that's me.
Nice. Nice.
Right. We'll quickly do the do's and don'ts, and then go, Randall. Do you want to do?
I can do that. Sure. Be nice to people. I mean, just follow the Wayne's World, not Wayne's World. Was it Wayne's World? What was it? Bill and Ted. Follow the Bill and Ted rules of be nice to everybody, right? Swing, right. Don't post anything that's adult or rude. Don't advertise or promote anything. If you try to paste a URL in the chat room, none of us will see it anyway, not even us. So it'll just disappear. It'll look like you posted something, but you're not really posting anything. The way to promote something, by the way, is to get your face on the screen so we can invite you to the show if you have something to talk about. Don't spam. Don't post the same thing again and again. That's just boring. And if you accidentally post your same question twice, you lose your place in line, and we take you from the second time, not the first time. Harassment of any kind, not tolerated. We do have ban hammers, and we can use them. Thankfully, not in a long time, so thank you. But do have a good time. We have a good time sharing the information we know with y'all, and sometimes even finding out stuff from y'all, which is really good. So it's a two-way conversation here. So have a good time.
And John, do you want to do your share?
Yeah. So as I think I heard Randall mention, don't put URLs in the chat. So if you do want to share some code with us so that we can review it or talk about it or whatever we're going to do with it, Go over to just.new, fill out all the information, give it a title and a file name that ends in Dart, so we get nice Dart formatting to make it easier for everybody to read. Put your code into this box there, and then publish it. And once you publish it, you'll get a URL. Grab that hash at the end of the URL and just put that in the chat. And then we can take that and do some magic on the back end to actually see what you put in and help you. So that's how you share code.
Yeah.
Yay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's back to here.
Yeah. So has anybody looked at the session list? I haven't even looked at the session list yet. I know the only one that matters is Matthew's session.
You can leave right after that.
Yeah, it's the only one you need to go
leave after both of them. You just leave after both of them.
So here's the deal. Yeah, just leave after both of them. At 9 o'clock is the keynote, and that's going to be a big one. I think it's one of the folks from Google is delivering the keynote. And then at 10 o'clock is the first kind of general session slide. That's where I am delivering the talk, which is bare metal Flutter. We're going to talk about the trials and tribulations of getting Flutter working on a Raspberry Pi with the through the lens of trying to get a fortune-telling fish kiosk up and running. That's basically it. So,
yeah, and we do have to also mention that even though Kaylee can't be here because she's in flight on the way to Orlando, she has 3 talks this year. So that gives 5 sessions that you have to go to, and of course the keynote is required. Right. So 6, and then you can leave. Yeah.
So Kaylee, Matthew, keynote done. That's all you need to know. That's
Awesome. Select all those. Too bad you don't have a web page that has those pre-selected for choices.
You were bringing it up. Yeah. You had it there for a second.
Bring something up. Yep. I saw something.
Schedule.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Craig's giving the keynote.
Craig Levens.
Craig is everywhere.
My goodness. Everywhere. Andrew.
Yep.
And
some office hours.
Office hours.
Nice.
Flutter at Scale. David Dremmer. Making AI Predictable. Ivana. Alexander. Effective Dart Admin SDK and Flutter-based Dart functions. Nice. Bare Metal, Flutter, Raspberry Pi GPIO. Oh, look, I wonder who that is.
Oh, that
we should be measure the age.
There's a few there. Gonna have to make my list and go back and watch them.
This is the problem we had when we were trying to do the organization previously. Actually, Matt, can you mute your mic just whilst you're not speaking?
We're hearing airport announcements.
Sorry about that.
Your flight is still delayed.
So I think the problem we had when we were doing the schedule before was that there's just so many good talks. They're just going to have to overlap. You know what I mean? Like I would go to all of these, and it's just like, So when you're, the key here is when you're there, you enjoy the time that you're there. Choose the one you're most interested in, and you can go watch the recordings. When you come back, right? So,
oh man, I must have food on the brain. That first one I looked at it and I thought it said filet mignon at Scale. I was like,
go get food, man.
Picturing like an assembly line of steaks coming down, and it's powered by Flutter somehow. Not sure.
Yeah.
It's a sign of a good conference when there's always 2 things conflicting that you want to go to. That means there's multiple, ton of content. It's a ton of content, right? Exactly.
Fix is going to be in for Serverpod there.
RL.
Jasper. Jasper. Nice.
Web apps Jasper.
Yeah, we've talked about Jasper a few times. Yeah. Video stack development. Nice.
Create visual stories, export them as real video files like MP4. That's interesting. So this is basically like using Flutter to render videos. You guys read up about that.
I consider my curiosity piqued.
From vibe coded viral MVP to launchable product in 90 days. Oscar.
Interesting.
Desktop windowing APIs.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
The most highly anticipated feature of Flutter Desktop in this talk will demo Flutter's new windowing features, dive into technical hurdles and how we overcome them and how.
Nice.
Flutter Mode AI. Building and integrating AI, next level generative AI.
Yep. Multiple agents to do your work. Gen UI, of course. Yeah.
AI.
Oh, that's Andrew's talk.
And
Yeah,
cross-functional AI workflows. Figma to Flutter. Self-heading Flutter UI with widget book teaching coding agents to judge their own work. Interesting. Your next Flutter teammate is not human. Yeah.
Some of my past teammates have not been human either.
Oh, this would be good. Flutter on the big screen for LG's
100%.
WebOS.
Yeah.
I am
Beyond-
going to be at that one.
Beyond the code, identity, burnout, and resilience. This is something that everyone should learn more about themselves, right? Like how to not get burnout. Looks like AI. Next
I've
level
never
is
heard of
AI.
Sadly.
Still technical. The return of the engineering leader. Actually, something about this. I was talking to someone about some of the AI stuff, and we were speaking a lot about this. And I don't want to like bang on about it. It's interesting. I think a lot of developers now turning into here's the thing, there's a leap into the technical lead, right? So they're performing the role of a technical lead, like telling people how they should go about doing something, but it's AI that they're telling, right? So that kind of, it's almost like that junior senior dev, even the senior dev role, it's like, it's AI filling out that role. And it's like, so now you've got architects and tech lead roles that are now what everyone is basically. So,
Yeah. I'm finding that in my current client, which is really fascinating. I'm finding myself shift in my thinking because now I'm basically telling an AI what to do, but I have to tell it what to do precisely. And it's new skills. Definitely, I'm shaking different parts of my brain.
Yeah.
Or
Sofa's
not just
talking. Yeah.
What is? Sorry, what is? I'm missing. What's
I'll be right back.
It's a
electrical outlet.
SoFi is a bank online
Body
banking.
shop. Oh,
So SoFi is an online banking solution. They're one of the biggest businesses Flutter wise as far as the number of Flutter developers that they have.
bridging ecosystems and many Flutter components, web apps.
Link to the schedule. Do we have the link to the schedule?
Oh yeah. I'll pop it in the chat. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
Go for it your own speed.
The spicy truth about migrating to Flutter. Oh, it's spicy.
Ooh, interesting.
Hot ones, the spicy truth. Don't break the brand maintained design. So this is more office hours. Flutter Enterprise Scale, Geico.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know they were doing something there. That's great.
With
front
geckos.
experience for panels two.
Gecko coding.
Yeah, if the gecko's there, then it's even better.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Meta Flutter architecting a package to automate the IDE. So that'll be Kaylee. There you go.
Ooh, he's found a new spot.
Oh, he's in the hallway.
Hook, line, and sinker. Dart.
Sorry, what?
Dart hooks.
Oh.
Say again.
Matthew was talking.
He's got a spot that is a plug.
No. I have a spot that is a plug. That's all I was saying. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, plug. You could stay for the next 4 hours. You're gonna need that.
Dart hooks and FFI in production. Yeah.
Foldables. Nice.
Foldables.
Oh.
How hard could it be?
Be able to fold.
I could talk about that. Yeah.
Right.
Been doing that.
There's many challenges with foldables.
Yes, there are.
Many challenges. Anyway, congratulations.
He's not responsive.
Now, why did you steal? Oh my god!
Oh, geez.
That's a pretty short description.
That title. Congratulations, your staff. Now, why are you still
stuck?
Oh man, is this Gemini getting stuck? Is that what that is?
Well, that's a Gemini. It's a Gemini paragraph right there. That's Stacy. Oh, it's Stacy.
No human wrote any of this description.
Conquering chaos at scale. Xside out. So this will be. Building production viral video feed in Flutter. That's an interesting one because like we've explained this before, the short video app form of like scrolling videos is actually quite a difficult app flow to process to make sure they're all buffered and they're loaded and everything else. Like it's not, and you're not running out of memory. It is still like quite a difficult thing to do. The JavaScript exit workflow on JavaScript, from Lottie to Flutter. How Etsy rebuilt year in review with Flutter native automations.
Whoa! I didn't realize Etsy was using Flutter. Wow!
Oh, there you go. Beyond coding becomes a high impact Flutter engine. Becoming a high impact Flutter engineer. Sorry.
Yeah, not an engine, but yes.
I know that's what I was like.
Or both.
Party
time.
Click on the party. See what's going to be at the party.
So that is going to be an absolutely huge, huge day one.
Yeah.
That's only day one. Okay, it's 2 days.
Yeah,
right?
day two.
Wow.
Day two. What makes AI Flutter? What makes Flutter more? What? Why? Oh my God! Why AI makes Flutter more important, not less? Eric,
reading skills required for this job.
Getting to 135+ million customers that new. There you go.
Wow.
Render kits, tools, strategies, tips for building custom render objects. Nice, Matt Carroll. Shaping the impossible production-ready custom painted techniques. Obviously, we've got two very similar kind of things going on there. The augmented lessons. I feel like these tiles don't need to be this big on here because it's really hard to read them. It's like one word per line. Leading Flutter at scale from feature velocity to platform thinking. Dependency injection, enterprise Flutter applications. Lego architecture for enterprise scale. Unleashing on-device AI Light RT. Gemma for on-device. Roundtable and real-world gotchas. Wins and what's next. Order up high-stakes leadership lessons from 20 years behind the bar.
I would have made that 6 little tabs all the way across, and then a light dark alternation in the left side. That would have been easier than trying to read it this way.
Yeah, it's a bit more complicated than that. But yeah, multi-platform strategic advantages, type safe isolation, code generation.
Suck down the website into not Figma. What's the Google one? And tell it to reorganize this correctly.
Rendering.
How can I not remember what the AI-based designer is?
Human.md. Not called MD. Human.md. I will use their skills. That's it. We're going to have this when you open up a repo in the future. It'll be human.md. That's the part we have to read. We can't read anything else. We won't understand anything else. It's just be human.md. It's how you, like, instead of read me, it's human.md. That's how you read the.
I actually have that on the client.
I don't hate it.
We have
I think we should do it.
We have a developers.md and an architecture.md as well as an agents.md. And when I run a session, I figure out what we've learned in this session, and I tell it to apply it to the proper place. And since agents pulls in the other two, if it's for humans to read, they only have to put it in developers. So it's kind of cool.
Stitch, you're thinking of Randall Stitch.
Stitch, yeah. How could I not remember Stitch? It's like Lilo and Stitch. Come on, it's a Disney thing, right?
What was the other embedded Flutter talk that you have? Flutter Beyond Mobile Lessons from Beginning? Is that the one from Canonical?
No, this is New Step and Very Good Ventures.
Okay, cool.
So interesting.
I know there's one from
we've
Canonical
got
talking about the Linux.
Flutter Roosters panel. All flows in Flutter web views without losing your mind. All your user sessions. Where Dash meets Tux, a Flutter Linux embedder. Very nice.
Oh, there it is.
Escape hatches at scale. Nubank keeps Flutter fluid inside heavy stack. Flutter scene. Add 3D. Hey, Brendan. There you go. Add 3D to your Flutter apps. Best practice pitfalls in future. Look at the product ready. How Flutter stays ahead of iOS. The future of digital.
Yeah, some guy named Matthews giving that talk.
Yeah, That's my round table.
Flutter and DraftKings.
Oh.
At DraftKings.
Ooh.
Animating the game. Build once, ship everywhere. CI/CD, Flutter monorepos. What blind users taught me about building better Flutter apps. That might be good. Genuine powered Google ADK. Yeah.
Randall, you know what I don't see here that we should have done a talk on? There's no talks on signals.
Whoa, right.
There you go. Yeah, submit one for FlutterCon Europe and come to Europe, and you guys can do a tag team.
Oh, there we go.
I don't think Google's going to pay for me to go to Europe. Too bad.
Never know.
There's a 70%
Submit
chance
anyway.
that I'm going.
Yeah.
There's a 70.
They would have paid for me to
75%
go
chance
to
I'm going
Orlando,
Berlin.
but oh, sorry. Matt was talking. What did you say?
No, I think there's a lag because I'm on the airport. I'm sorry, guys. I'll hang that. No, I said there's a 75% chance that I'm going to be in Berlin. So I would love to see you guys there.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of really great content coming up in the next 2 days. So yeah, can't wait for it to get out there to everyone, and hopefully everyone's going to enjoy the show whilst you're there. Whoever's going.
I'll make it next year if I can. If I'm still around. If Flutter's still a thing next year.
I'm pretty sure it will be, but
It sounds like it is. Sounds like it's got some legs at least. Yeah.
well, Richard, are you asking that as a question? There's no Q in front of it, so
I haven't heard of that in
I
years.
haven't heard Flock mentioned in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. I think everything he was trying to accomplish was being accomplished anyway, and it just wasn't obvious to him.
No.
But so we didn't need a fork. We don't need your fork. So that's that. And people can start posting ideas for live coding or questions, please. We got plenty of empty space here.
Mm-hmm.
So
can I talk about my client for a second? I'm actually working finally again for the first time in a while. And one of the things I'm finding refreshing is I was able to sneak signals in because we've got RiverPod v3 is sort of the core state management system, and trying to write tests for RiverPod v3. V3 has so many hidden states and special cases that nobody understands how to mock stuff around it, and including the AI. The AI started trying desperately 5 or 10 different ways. And so after we finally got the solution, while we were doing the pull request on it, I asked, would this have been easier with signals? And it came back and said, no, here's the 3 lines of code it would have been instead of this. And I would have gotten to it sooner. I said, yes. And then I pointed at the signals detailed documentation that's designed for LLMs. And I said, does this understanding help you understand even more about this? And it goes, oh, yeah. Oh, I could have done that too. It would have been even simpler. And so I put a ticket in to ask my boss, can we just put signals in just for testing? So that's my way of trying to sneak it into the code base, right?
Yeah.
And actually, Jim and I came up with the idea, we can put it in dev dependencies. Then it's never part of the actual code base. And I went,
Oh, yeah, true.
That's the selling point. That's a sneaky way to get it in. So yes, now signals is part of the code base. And so I'm getting it there one step at a time.
So I was thinking I could. So I've got some of the previous Wipeout and Resident Evil code I was working on for the PlayStation stuff. Since we did the 3D stuff last week and got that working, I was thinking, maybe I'll grab that project and we can make it work again with the new Flutter GPU.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, yes.
So that might be a fun little thing to do.
Yeah.
It's funny, Randall, you were talking about the pain and trauma of mocking stuff around RiverPod. There's a one person in particular in our audience that I feel like probably feels your pain. I'm not going to call it out specifically, but I've been down that path, and you can be on.
Yeah, it just has to keep thinking, oh, I've got to keep this provider warmed up here for
Yeah.
that. And I'm going, my God, this would have taken me hours to understand the async part of I would have literally been throwing my hands up at the watching it try different things and having it explain the steps to me as it was doing it. Here's what I'm thinking. I was starting to be worried that I was, spending AI money, but I said, okay, you're paying me X amount. You're paying AI about 1/10 of that per hour, but I just saved 3x to 5x time of my time to get this to happen. And I'm thinking, but now it only works that way because I'm a experienced Flutter developer. Because a couple of times I had to say, did you know that having a stream open will keep a Dart app from exiting? And I went, oh, that's why that's doing that. So had I not known that, it would have kept hammering on it, trying to figure out why this Dart app, this Dart test wasn't exiting.
Yeah.
So this kind of a pairing really still needs senior developers. That's a warning to all you guys trying to do vibe coding out there. This is not a replacement for learning. You need to learn this stuff first.
You sit there and bang your head against the wall.
I don't dislike RiverPod. I think it still has value, but man, the larger it gets, the more providers you have to for providers, it can get gnarly.
Yeah.
Very quickly. So, yep. Feel you.
Yep. Cool. Yep. So I'm also happy that I've had enough experience that I knew to say that. It's amazing the number of things, especially in answering questions for y'all out there. I've had to get smarter and smarter and smarter. I'm sure John can attest to the same thing. That if you're just taking a random pop-up question in Discord or Reddit or whatever, you have to do some thinking if you don't already know the immediate answer. And each time I did that, it was stretching my knowledge out a little bit further across the spectrum.
When people would ask me early on, like, how did you learn? It's like, that's the best way. Go out there, find a question that you don't know the answer to and figure out the answer. And now it's maybe a little easier. Like, you can maybe ask AI and get an idea, but then don't just spout that answer. Go take it and try it and make sure it works and does what the person's trying to do, and then give the answer. But yeah, that's a great way to just keep growing your knowledge.
And just like, even if you are sort of one-shot coding or vibe coding, or maybe you're all the way graduated to AI assisted development, which is what I'm calling what I do now. If when it generates code, read it. Understand what it is written. Even if you don't understand it to begin with, but it works, then go ahead and commit it and move on to the next task. But then ask AI also to explain it to you, because it's pretty good at that sort of stuff too.
Yeah, don't just click the accept all button.
Yeah. Except
honestly, that's how I've been learning .NET, because I'm doing .NET development now for work, and like literally it's a whole lot of, please explain what the heck is going on with this code, and that's how I've learned. But yeah, it's funny.
Yes.
So question for you guys: how many agents are you guys running simultaneously now?
Just one still.
Yeah, I haven't dove into multiple.
I've been working on like some systems where I've got like 3 agents. Like, I've got an agent described for like just code review, and there's an expert code review. Now, the really key point about doing this multi-agent thing is actually about the context windows. So it's very important, actually. So Matt's talking to someone, so I'll let him. It's kind of answering Matt here. So can you hear us, Matt? I'm guessing his.
Yeah, I do hear you. I apologize. The server came by and asked if I wanted another drink, and I was talking to her, and I said yes. So
You said,
I apologize.
"Do I?
Yeah. Double
Yeah, but
stack
you-
it. Give me
Yeah.
two.
Bring me an
Yeah.
extra large."
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So anyway, so the multi-agent thing. What's kind of find interesting is, if with one agent, you can ask it to review code and everything else. But what you're going to do is you're going to fill up that context window, and you're going to fill up its knowledge. Where if you give if you do these sub agents where you've got them specifically tasked with knowledge about, here's how I do code reviews. I'm doing code reviews. Here's how I do X, Y, and Z architecture or whatever.
Mhm.
Now, what happens with that, interestingly, is they've got separate context windows. So what you've now got is it's the multimodal approach of a lot of the new AIs, where now you've got your own multimodal architecture that you're working with. So you ask your agent and say, "Oh, review this," and then we use the code reviewer to do the review process, the results of which are now posted back to the original agent. And this means your context window of your original agent is not just full up with crap that it's not going to care about after that process is complete. You only care about the summary of the results of the process it's doing. Does that kind of make sense?
No, it does make sense. I will tell you what I do with multiple agents simultaneously is if I have a project that has multiple moving parts that are working together. So for example, I'm programming a Firebase function, I'm dealing with a Firebase client, not Firebase, but a Flutter client, and maybe I've got like some other like embedded code that I'm working on. I can fire off 3 agents pretty easily, because it's a very different context that it's working in. I find it harder when it's one project, but I do notice that like Claude Code is now doing a sub-agent driven solution, like you were talking about, Simon, where it's like you've got the code reviewer doing its thing, you've got like different things, and you've got agents checking each other's work, which is producing surprisingly good results for sure.
So, I mean, it's any questions coming to the chat? Do we want to?
We got a couple
I
of
feel like
stars.
every time I talk, there's like dead silence afterwards. Is there like lag coming from the airport, or am I just like that much of a buzzkill on you guys? Like I don't
No,
know.
there could be a bit
It's a little
lag.
hard to hear. It's a little hard to hear, but we're trying to
Yeah.
Oh,
your entire sentences.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I
That's
can
okay.
I can hop off if I'm a distraction, guys.
No, you're not. You're not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. You're doing clever things in the chat room too, so please keep going. Yeah, we have two start items here. I'm not sure the first one's really a question, but from our buddy Shriman.
I think it's a continuation. The second one.
Oh, okay. I published a Vision Camera Port Nitro camera powered by Nitro. Now working on Web GPU Dawn port using Nitro.
Let's get free advertising. It's his Nitro package.
Yes, I've been doing this with CMux and Herder. Is there any that way I can spawn agents on Claude Code and any other coding agent? But that's still not a question.
No, that's Richard. You skipped over
I
the
went
second
to the
part of
wrong place.
Shree's.
Sorry,
Yeah.
this. That's because
Yeah.
it moved up again. That's stupid
Yeah.
interface. Okay, any questions for any plugin to convert to FFI using Nitro for Flutter? First, I don't know what Nitro is, so maybe I'm behind the curve here. What is Nitro?
Convert to FFI using Nitro. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about here, Sheree.
Yeah.
Isn't Nitro a React Native thing?
No, there's a Nitro port. I thought Sheree was the person doing the Nitro port. It was like, yeah, it is. Sheree's doing a Nitro.
Yeah.
So what you? I don't using Nitro. Well, you know how to use Nitro, so perhaps. Are you saying that you want suggestions
For packages
that you can improve your
convert?
plugin?
Well, I think he's rewriting them using Nitro for the binding layer.
Right.
Authors edit, yeah.
No, there you go. We done. I would suggest you go look at the most popular packages and see which ones are using FFI as a dependency.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a JSON API and pub that you can use. and then that'll tell you the first targets you should do for porting if you want to maintain like a port, or just do a port and then show it to the originating people and show them what the performance benefits are. Benchmarking is better than the original, right? It also gives you a benchmarking point that you get to see how it's different.
See, right? Specs in Dart and implement native Kotlin, Swift, or C++ interfaces.
Yeah, so like Pigeon.
Yeah.
It's a replacement communication channel. Yeah. All right,
Cool.
see how it goes. Try it.
And Richard's that you brought up, I think, was in response to Matthew's question about multiple agents.
Okay. So now we can say that. So I've been doing Simux and Herder, spawn agents and Claude Code, and any other coding agent. I find that I'm not needing to be that concerned about context because I'm using Gemini, and the million tokens never even gets close. It does tend to be focused towards the end. So if I've done a long session, it may forget the original locked in place rules that I had at the beginning of the conversation, and that gets a little scary.
See, to me, that tells me a million tokens is bullshit.
Well, the thing is, though, if you ask just one question, you can suck in the million tokens, and it does do good needle and haystack tests. So it's obviously able to do it. But I think it's as you do more and more localization, it doesn't go back to the original rules because it figures it's probably close in.
Okay. Have you guys seen the YouTube short of this one developer? She does this great skit where she's like talking about she's sitting in a boardroom and they're having a discussion about token usage, and they're like, you need to use more tokens, you need to use more tokens. And then the guy's like, I'm writing motivational agents to motivate the other agents. And I'm like looking at that and I'm like, so great. So great. Because a coworker of mine and I actually do have a quiet contest going on for token basic. And it is
I thought that was just made up.
My boss asked me up to limit one more time.
There are people like you that actually are trying to burn up all the carbon emissions and water use, electricity in the world.
Okay. Here's the deal. That is a political problem. It's not a technology problem. I'm just going to put it there. And I'm not going to go any further. That's a political problem. That's a regulation problem. That's not a technology problem.
Yes.
I will say hooray for Oregon. We are canceling the discounts that we're giving data centers. That is a good forward step, I think. That brought the whole show to a stop. I'm sorry.
but do you know what? Let's not talk about politics.
No more AI. I get it. No more AI.
Here's the deal. I am the opposite of an LLM. It takes me 4 hours to write an email, and I haven't drank a glass of water all day. So,
Congratulations. Thank you for saving water. Right. Although most of us recycle water pretty good, so it doesn't matter. I say that while your mouth is full. I'm sorry. That was
He almost regenerated the water onto his keyboard.
I did. I almost recycled it to the floor and the laptop, which is not as water is not a compatibility of most laptops. Right. Let's see. So, do we have any? Are we ready?
Yeah. Are we coding? Are we bringing up code?
I'm already coding.
He's been coding.
We've
been talking. Yeah.
He's been working on his
PR.
Coding. Yes. Even when he looks like he's
always coding.
He has sub agents doing the work on the side for him. Yeah.
Right. Yes. The Simon sub agent, right? We actually have a question here. Let's see.
So I will say some colleagues of mine have made an agent called Simon. They've given it all my attributes. So they can sub-agent me.
Oh my goodness. And we were just
Did they
laughing
call it Simon Says? Is it the Simon Says agent?
All right.
There you go.
All right. Yes. All right. Let's see. Here we go. So we have a question.
Simon, can you send me that agent? I could
I was
really
gonna say, I think
use a
Matthew's
Simon
got an
agent.
idea for his next talk at
No,
FlutterCon
no.
Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna make AI Simon. I'm just gonna like do like video generation on top of it, and it'll be like Ask Simon
You know,
anything. But it
if you
won't
go
be actually
back,
Simon.
if you go back and you pull all the videos, you could probably capture
no,
Simon's
stop,
voice.
stop giving people
Yes,
stupid
yes,
ideas.
yes.
Easily.
Simon
Easily.
All right, there you
as
go.
More
Problem
than-
fixed. Anyway, right.
Simon as a gem. I can use him in Gemini and right in there, right in the screen. Here we
Right.
go.
Offloading the
So-
layout
so-
function.
so- I'm going to pronounce
Let's see.
your name really badly. Jiangbao?
Duong.
Duangbao? Something like that. So I was actually chatting. So this is so have you guys seen a GPU text? I heard of GPU text. It's a new little package that was released recently.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up on stream for those that don't know about it, just so we can see. And there's a Twitter post I'm going to go grab. Give me 1 second and I'll share my tab here.
And this is in answer to the question, I presume.
Well, it's to give context to the question for those that don't know.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Right when I want it, I can't find it. Here it is. Found it. Let me just share this tab and we can go talk about it. Share. Oh. There we go. Let's hide the question for a second. Yeah. So this is the same guy, Mr. Zen. So he also made Zen Router, very similar to Casel, right? Anyway, and I think it was before Casel as well. Anyway, let me skip down here. So they were talking about this. So and there's a little actual video. Here we go. Here's GPU texts. Right. So what this actually is an implementation of the Windfoil algorithm and Windfoil slug variant of laying out text and rendering text as well. So there's it's about how you like tessellate and then also how you like draw it using shaders, right?
Wow.
Anyway, GPU text enables ultra-fast scalable text rendering, offload text shaping and rasterization affected directly to the GPU. This has been a long-known issue, and it's a really difficult issue to do arbitrary shapes on a GPU and actually have them rendered really nicely. There's been a whole long-running thing. And anyway, this is a new-ish algorithm, I think it was, if I remember rightly. And Zen here, he's come up with a Flutter implementation of this. Called GPU Text, which is brilliant, and you can go find it. You can go find it's some pub, and yeah, you can basically just do GPU rich text and give it your text, and then it renders using that. And I think that the point here is obviously this is based off of master right now. It's experimental. It should not be used in your app. Just want to key that right now. This is a dev release, pre-release, right?
Yeah, it's still cool though. Holy smokes!
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some demos you can run, and I'll let you guys, you can have a play around with it. But more recently, I was replying to one of his tweets, which I'm not going to find now, obviously, when I want to. Hang on, here it was. So it was this kind of like how you do the performance of like this is it. This was it relaying out, and it was. If we actually look at the details on this. If you look at the bottom here, it did 659,000 glyphs, 38,000 lines in 136 milliseconds. I'd say it's pretty damn good.
Wow.
However, obviously, the problem here is it's more of the case of it's not the overall performance, it's the fact that changing the width is taking 295 milliseconds to actually change steps because it's relaying out everything, basically. So I offered just a quick little bit of advice, basically saying only lay out what you need to, and apparently made a difference. I saw a post, I think, somewhere saying that it actually made a difference. So is that on here? Oh, here we go. Here's the result. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think if you actually look, it's like averaging 0 milliseconds.
Wow.
Right? Because
Wow.
now it's only having to lay out like 240 lines.
Yeah, what's visible.
Yeah. And
slightly,
so what you see on the screen.
below.
So like it makes a difference. Anyway, sorry, just wasn't trying to like on that, but yeah, it was that kind of, and now
is this for both web and
bitmap emoji, system support, system font support, and better shaping with half bars. So I've actually done the same thing before. So I did CPU based because we didn't have the rest. We didn't have the ability to do shaders when I did this. This was a while ago now, a few years back. And I did all this on the CPU. Pretty like with some caching layers. It was pretty good actually. But again, I called out to some native, using FFI to some native code to do a lot of the sort of heavy lifting of like passing the fonts and the layout. So it ends up just being, a lot of this ends up being, you want these particular glyphs, lay them out, and then what you get back is, here's where you should render these, given these like coordinates. Now the actual rendering of it is the second bit. So the shaping or text shaping is that first bit. It's like, how do you lay out the glyphs on the screen? How do you lay out the characters and format them and break them, line break them and everything else? And how do you right to left and left to right? There's whole complexity around that. That's text shaping. And then after that, you then pass the results of that to your renderer, and your renderer then has to actually then take the curves. I can't remember what curve it is now. Quadratic curves, I think they are. Quadratic or Bezier curves, and essentially draw the edge of the glyph. And then from that stencil, there's a few different ways of like approaching that. Like you can tessellate the shape of the polygon of the text into triangles, and then you can do it that way. You can do you can render them to a texture, and then that texture is what's presented on top of like maybe a quad or a simpler piece of vector text. So you can imagine each one of these is a square, and that's how most platforms do it. So if you actually look at Android native, there might be some time. I remember some times where I had errors. You'd get squares, black squares around where the fonts would be. You could read like which ones are capitals and which ones are lowercase, but actually what's happening there is it just fails to render the system text for whatever reason it was at the time. Anyway, kind of back to the actual question, was just finishing off layout phase with text rendering. What are the potential foot guns of this approach? I've seen stale textures, large text blocks. Otherwise, it's identical. That's a good question. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'd say there's any all the foot gun moments are going to be around performance, right? They're all going to be like don't try and do too much. Like just a good programming atmosphere. Good programming. Only do what you need to do. So, for example, is that width changes or the content of the text changes, you have to relay it out. But apart from that, you don't have to lay it out again. So the key here is things like when you scroll or when you have to repaint, when you have to move some widget around the screen, you need to ensure that you're not relaying out unnecessarily, right? Same goes for the drawing aspect. You make sure that you get, even if you're using the Flutter GPU stuff, depending on how you integrate the Flutter GPU, should I say, but the output, you can capture a picture of the output of a canvas renderer, and that is your cache for what's being rendered. And again, cache that and only get rid of it when you need to change it, when it needs to be marked as dirty, and then need to be re-rendered. Obviously stale text with large text blocks. Otherwise, yeah. Like most things, you can imagine that you've got like I'd say probably the best thing I would suggest you do is benchmark it, right? And you need to come up with benchmarks that are going to push it to its limits, and then that can give you. It doesn't matter that it breaks. It matters, or slows down. It matters that you try and push for the best results that you want. And I think the key is what are you trying to optimize for, right? So since it's about text rendering, it's those 2 bits. I would say how fast is the rendering, and how fast is and how optimal. So you can make something really fast, but if it churns memory, maybe that's not so good. So you can also look at memory usage, right? How much memory you're using. There's always a trade-off between CPU memory and the like, right? And complexity, right? So yeah, I don't think there's much to add to that. We want to have you on the show or something, or have you demo the when it's like further along. You should show us like what's been going on with it.
Yeah.
Because I think I'd certainly want to see more of this. I honestly think that this is the kind of thing that is a perfect example of why Flutter GPU has been so important, right? To have that low level access. I mean, ideally, this is how we get this in the improvements into the Flutter renderer itself as well.
Is this both for Impeller and Web? Both?
So at the moment, it's running off master with Flutter GPU. Flutter GPU doesn't officially support web yet. You have to wait until Brandon's done his talk to hear more about that.
Okay. Oh, but that's still a good start, a good win.
But it's on its way, and I think that a lot of the Flutter GPU, basically a lot of the Flutter GPU surface is very similar to the web GPU surface. So there's you can just back it up to web GPU effectively, right, in the Dart land, and then you've not got a problem. You can render everything you can on Flutter GPU and Flutter Web. Sorry, Flutter GPU on web. Yeah. Anyway,
cool. All right. Let's see. No more questions yet. Although we do have a suggestion in the private chat.
Yeah. We were just in talking about text rendering. I happened to come across this recent package that does some fancy rolling text options. That was kind of interesting.
All right, let me bring up.
Mention that. Yeah, just if you just bring up the GitHub page, the pub page, yeah. Yeah, so it does some interesting things if you watch as it goes through there. Being able to change text here, you've got kind of odometer type deal. Yep. Yeah. And then they've got some fun scrolling colors and fading edges and things that you can put on.
Ooh.
So
fancy. Ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah. It goes from green to red. I like that. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Horrible for people with color
blindness. Yeah, some interesting.
I wonder if I can sneak Flutter into my current project at work just for this, because it does have like accounting, right? So like in this .NET Razor view, there's like one Flutter widget embedded in the middle that is for like dollars going up and down.
I can see it in my client's code. Now we need signals and rolling text. Yes. It comes in as a package. I can't get signals without rolling text. That's a dependent.
I do worry, like this is a recent package, right?
Yeah, it's still like 30 days old or something like that. So
too early.
Not that it's bad, but it definitely has that feel of I wanted
look at what it's doing.
I'm not trying to put down right now. I have this feeling this is AI generated, right? I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but what we don't want to have done what we really don't want is just people spewing out AI code and sticking it on pub, right? Like we have to really be cautious. Like it's great to have lots of parameters and lots of things, but unless the code has had like
when this was announced, I did an AI review of it, and it discovered that it had a lot of troubles with RTL.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So that's going to be a big mess.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's tackleable. I mean, I don't remember if I made an issue on it. I often do reviews and then I do issues almost immediately. So if you publish that you're got a new package, I probably have looked at it and at least thrown it at Gemini saying, how is this? So but I filed issues based on that, and people have been really thankful that oh, look, right, this is Randall first, and he's saying this. It must be important. No, really, I'm just a guy. I just happen to be really noisy and a lot of experience on social media. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh.
What? So apply new text, right? Gets the previous text state, saves that, cancels the settle timer, works out the max length based on the old and new text, what the biggest text length is, right? Duration of that and stagger, max stagger. So we're working out total milliseconds. Plus 100 magic 150 milliseconds,
Yeah.
And then to do a settle timer, and this 2int just has me. Yeah, I don't know. Just I guess they're waiting for the previous, maybe the previous one to this just seems the wrong way of doing this, So imagine you've got like he's let's say you're changing the value, and what you're trying to say, oh, if it's already animating, wait for it to settle before you set the new text. I guess that doesn't even make sense to me. Previous text equals current text at the end, but it sets it at the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's.
Am I going crazy, or does that basically make that useless?
Oh no, because look, you're changing current text to new text also at the beginning.
So current text goes into previous text, then current text is new text. Then once this delay is up, then current text equals previous text.
Right. Then you're setting new text essentially to previous text. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like this is like, okay, set the previous text once this application has been completed, but that should be done on like an actual event taking place, right? Like you're actually going to wait for your animation or your thing to complete, rather than calculating it like this. Like that shows me there's an architecting problem the way it's been put together. Transitioning. Oh, what?
Yeah, why?
Wait, active weight type contains wave or shimmer.
What is weight type?
Right.
Active
weight type apparently is a string from active waiting.
Right.
Active waiting to string. Let's trace this back. Active waiting.
Seems like we could use some enums and or something other than checking for that.
Wait, where's active waiting come from?
Right there at the top. It's
from the controller. And our controller is a running text controller. So it is like active waiting _ active waiting, which is a rolling waiting, which is his underlying like. So, oh my gosh, he's doing toString on the type, and then looking at if the type contains the word wave. So this wouldn't work in obfuscate code. This would break.
Yeah.
Why would you not just look at the type of this?
Right.
See, this is what makes me feel like when you look at some code, you go, this has that feel of like AI, Not that people can't make the same mistakes, because
I don't know, Simon. I almost feel like this is proving it's not. I'm just gonna say.
You're saying AI would be better than not make that mistake.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, Simon.
I don't care.
It's a fascinating concept. You're just not happy quite with the delivery yet.
No, no code's perfect. Look, it did its job. You can see it. Like, who cares? it is that concerning thing though that yeah, I mean it's still early days, right? Like,
Yeah.
We did at least tick some of the boxes.
so this is kind of interesting. Running text are built off those running chars. We've got obviously options and a few other sort of miscellaneous model objects. Past the parameters, we've got a controller containing the state of what it's doing. With the kind of active one waiting, I kind of probably feel like there's definitely room to oh my no
Instance of
I didn't see that.
This is not AI.
Why
This is not AI.
By checking the actual runtime class name or string pattern to be completely robust and compile safe. What?
No.
The opposite.
No. All of this is not right. Like, I don't know why just do current is underscore ellipsis. Because it's private. Then do your comparison in the other file. Job done. You could literally just put on the base type is ellipsis as a function on rolling weighting, and you're done.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You just have a bunch of is. Yeah.
We're
dynamic.
Trying to be nice.
Dynamic. We're gonna be dynamic. Yeah. No, I've given up. I'm not being nice.
Don't do my boy Claude dirty, Simon. My boy Claude is good at this.
You haven't invoked the Simon at this point, or provoked the Simon. Sorry, you provoked the Simon.
Animation to apply weighting frame. Do I want to know what that's doing?
Can we rewrite this as live coding?
Oh my god, no more.
Okay, let's
contains, that's never good.
Clone the repo and let's file a PR and after we make all the changes.
No, because he's not going to accept the PR. But like, you've changed all my code. No. Which is a valid point, but no, I didn't see that.
I even have a video.
Oh my god! Wash his eyes.
What? Oh, what's the problem with this code? Oh my god! Oh.
Measuring the character width.
Yeah, so he creates a bloody new text painter for every character.
Yeah,
and runs layout. At least do it with the entire thing and get back like
I have this video about why not using runtime types, by the way. So you go check that out. It's in the chat.
What? Minus 512 plus 1024.
Because 1024 is important.
Sure.
Yeah.
I love this. But even for larger font sizes, characters rarely exceed that time 10x their EM squared during the transition.
Huh.
You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, sad. Why did we bring it up then? I'm sorry.
Oh, this is fun. It's fun. Oh no.
Let's hope the author never sees this particular video.
What? Why
this
do we have
a great idea, guys? This is a great idea. We should start a segment called "Roast My Code." One of us sends a code to Simon, and then he complains about it for 45 minutes. I think.
There we go. Simon's good at that. Simon's pro at that.
Look, exit could. What?
Richard's suggesting that we provide the code to Simon as a service and let it fix it.
Oh my
Wobble.
goodness.
Wobble. Oh look. It's like a wobble. It's like a wobble random numbers.
Magic numbers.
Writes the intentionally worst code possible and sends it to
Stein times 43759.6.
Yeah.
That was a good number.
12.69897. Yeah.
There's so many numbers in here.
Just throw some numbers in there. Yeah.
Literally, why? It just felt good. Yeah, sure.
It's 0.45. That's a good number. 0.45. I haven't used that this week in anything yet.
We have somebody in chat saying me next.
Oh, you got code you want roasted? Just let us know.
And you could go make yourself a gist and like link to whatever, you know, like
give
Yeah,
us the
Gist
use the
time.
gist, yeah.
Use the gist, Luke. Yes.
oh my god. Wow.
We
I'm tempted to
suggest.
create the Flutter counter app and then send it to Claude and be like, make this as bad as possible, and then send it to someone else.
Oh.
Okay. I have a job for you, Randall. Check out this
Okay.
repo, and then ask
Yes.
your good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh,
Ask what
I
the
think,
performance bottlenecks are. See what it's.
I think that was part of what I did, though. And what's great is I now know that GitHub can be sucked directly into the Gemini web app. So I can take a URL for GitHub and drop it into the Gemini web app and ask good, bad, and ugly there. I don't even have to download the freaking repo, which is really
Just
cool.
multiply by 0.
Saving time. What? Multiply by 0? What? Really? Oh, that's a response. Yes. Right.
Right.
Well, we had our laugh for the day. Sadly, at expense.
My eyes.
The goggles do nothing.
Shall we do some Cody stuff? I don't know.
Yeah. We're an hour and 15 into the show. We still got plenty of time for some of us at least.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move shiftings around here for a second. Share.
There's a
And if you have a
command
live
for that.
coding yeah. If you have a live coding suggestion, get it in right away. Otherwise, Simon's going to take off in whatever direction he's going. It's kind of
Upwards and
a
onwards.
Yes, of course.
Let's see what we can do here. So I don't even know. Like, we'll find out. Let's just. I haven't looked at this code in so long, so we're just going to see what happens.
Just go back through your recents and your coding IDE, whatever's in recent. Just find something.
So,
what is this?
Wipeout remake. So I've got a repo here. That's like a mono repo of a bunch of stuff I was doing at the time, and I haven't like I've just been updating all the to use what's it called, monospace workspaces and the latest packages and all the rest of it. And so basically just kind of going through just trying to like update some dependencies here, and yeah, I don't know, see where we go. Data's a package 140. Yeah, so we can do like pub update, right? And then we can see. So 028. See, yeah, 240. Direct dependencies. They're not direct dependencies, are they? I think I need
Are
to.
you in a different folder?
It's because I'm using I think it's because I've got the workspace thing on. I just need to fix these issues so at least it can. Yeah, 610, isn't it? The most recent one, I think.
Like that.
Yeah, RX. Let's open up all these pub specs and just like this one.
Flutter Lynch is only 600.
Right.
There's a beta version. Let's see. Is there a dev version?
All right. So what we got? It's RX.
No, there's no dev version. So yeah, 600 for Lynch.
Oh, the normal Linux package, yeah.
600.
Yep.
Yep. Just looked it up. Maybe unmastered.
220, eh? So
Isn't there just one command you can type for that?
not that I found across the multiple things. You can do it outdated, but it just doesn't like, I don't know, it's just not giving me the output I think I should be getting. So I just
Okay.
do it like this. It's fine. What the hell was I doing? Yeah, okay. One of them's got back to math. 220. Yeah. Probably on path. Path is like 191. Okie doke. Requires 155. 511, sorry. 511. I suspect there's not been an update to that package. Right. Well, apparently our package updated.
It's compiled.
Should we see if we can run something? I have no idea.
Hey, we should do a show on desktop apps because I've been seeing discussions on Reddit, for example, of how Flutter is now the sort of the best performing thing on Linux and Mac OS for developing desktop apps.
Yeah.
Nice.
Particularly Linux, because it's a lot of the other problems with using C and C++. And, apparently, the Linux embedder is still GT, whatever it's called, GTX? No. Whatever that framework is. GTK, there it is. Wrong letters in my head.
Should each of these have a Dart tool directory, given that they've now got a... I thought the Dart tool directory was just now reserved for top level when it's monorepo, was that?
What directory? Dart tool?
Dart tool.
Dart tool.
Oh, Dart tool. Okay.
Well,
It was mishearing.
nothing is getting rendered.
I
That's
think you broke it.
You broke it.
Yeah.
Use your fancy augment to find the error.
Did right.
Dear augment, what is broken with this code?
I haven't really thought going through that. It's going to get me anywhere I want to be. It would help if I had tests. Let's just try it. Try to see what comes up. Oh, look. Okay. That's a good start.
Oh, rendering something.
We've got rooms.
Whoa, and wiggly rooms. Oh, this was from like Resident Evil, right? I think this was Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have bugs in my decoder. I'm actually thinking maybe I should just redo my decoder with AI. So do you see? I don't know if you guys can see the weird colored squares on this. There's some. It's very subtle. Let me see if I can find a better one. So this is actually basically the compressed graphics on the original disc, and I don't know. I haven't seen. I don't know if the original has this problem. It could actually be in the original game, because the graphics are so low res. But damn it, right when I want to find one, I'm not going to find it. Am I? Okay, do you see like any color banding here? Do you see like there's weird colors?
Yeah. Yep.
So you've got so there's some bug in my decoder which is actually means that you're getting this kind of weird banding effect. I haven't figured it out. And all over every other block.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But this is just to get to the backgrounds. Let's just have a look at the wipeout stuff as well. I have no idea why I left this so long ago. Right now, I'm wondering if this was a. Oh. That didn't work very well. Okay, so we didn't get Flutter GPU working on Windows last week, did we? Only got it working on Android. Oh, hello. Hey, look, here's my 3D engine.
Oh, yeah, sort of.
Oh, yep.
Oh, if I can open up. Yeah. I've just got it filling the window. So yeah, look, I can look around. So this, just what's interesting about this is all mapped in the CPU in using Dart and Flutter, right?
Yeah. Could be faster with GPU now, huh?
Well, that's what I was thinking, right? So, obviously I've just got a fixed speed here. I'm moving around the level with, right? You can see, oops, trying not to go through the.
Simon, if you ever finish this, you should hack it and put like Dash driving one of the cars. That would be amazing. Or like hide Dash inside of Resident Evil so that you open the door and she's just standing there.
Wow.
Anyway, so what we could do, if that runs, see if that runs on my Android device. I have a feeling it won't. Yeah, that would help if I had an Android folder. So that was the first start. So that was Wipeout demo. So Wipeout demo? Yeah. Which is what entry point. Demo and Wipeout, fun enough. Right. Yeah, so this actually looks for contents of the original disk to read the data from it. So we could, I guess we could parcel it up, the bits that we actually are using here. And of course, the moving around is going to be interesting as well. Could certainly give it a go. Happy for other people to be post something about questions about something else to build. I'm just randomly finding something. It looks like we've got some old stuff in here.
Tree was asking, have we checked out the latest multi-window in Flutter for desktop?
No.
I haven't. I'm interested in it. My next project could potentially use it, but
I'll probably look at the video from FlutterCon.
Talk tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, and then go from that. A lot of these what's the word? Really new projects. They're changing so much that the documentation is probably at the moment out of date. So wait for those talks to be the most up-to-date version. It's probably what I'd go looking for right now. What else do we have going on here? Let's do it for the current project. Oh, that would be helpful. Okay, so I guess if we want to pass this up as an option and have it as Android, I think is the first thing we need to do so that we can get those assets. Once those assets load, Humpday keyboard input, we can look at what we want to do there. We probably get away with that being okay. The rest of this, we have to do. This is on pan, so that would work with touch on the device. So yeah, no, this is workable. It's workable. I think. Why have I got like now assets already? Hang on. That's an interesting point. So this looks at the directory, sets the current directory to that. What happens if I don't do that?
If I had AI making a Simon as a service bot, I would have it listen to each of these shows and wait until you say, hang on. And then whatever the thing was following that would be treated as incredibly important to hear.
Yep.
Just based on years of co-hosting with you. Almost always it's just like, perk your ears up. There's something going on here.
Okay, what do we create?
Mess. Oh yes, there. And no. Also a good flag for important thing following.
We'll get rid of Bits Dojo because I'm pretty sure that won't work. And then right.
Sri has a great question.
Go for it.
How distracted do you want to be? How is JS single thread different to Flutter single thread programming? Why feature microtasks got the priority over all other feature functions? Isn't that also true in standard non-JS stuff? It's the microtask immediately first, right? Always does.
It's just the processing of the main loop.
Yeah.
It's just what's preference, you know. Why is this?
Yeah, microtask is first, and then tasks that don't need to be waited for, and then it makes the full loop to see who else needs to go. Okay.
So all you're looking at there, go look up Dart concurrency. There's a there's a page on it on the website which tells you the flow of the main event loop.
Yep.
Concurrency in Dart. I got it. I'll paste it.
That's why it's still...
Oh, I think I'll paste it. Come on. There we go. And I pasted it. And I can make it big.
It's there.
Yeah, that's the page. And it's in the chat.
All right, let's wrap this. Right, so as to say, I don't even know, but like, I may have just, yeah. I'll get it in a minute. Let's just do this for now. Just making some hacky things here just to get this to the point where it compiles and I can tidy up my approach. Because the Bits Dojo package, I don't think has had a release for a while. And any of the desktop stuff we want to change anyway, given the fact that we've got the new desktop multi-window stuff coming out. We can upgrade this to support desktop and Android. So I mean, let's just see what happens. Okay, it's running on Android.
Ooh,
there you go.
The what Flutter is best at running on multiple platforms. All right, now the question is, if I click over here,
Will it move?
Hey,
Oh.
With keyboard input. Yay.
Ship it.
Shiny.
So
Yeah.
this should mean
Commit.
I can see. All right. Here's the thing, right? I have. We could add an FPS count because I can tell you right now, this is not very high FPS.
It looks laggy. It looks laggy.
Well, it's doing quite a lot at the moment that it shouldn't be doing probably. Oh, it does down here. Oh, it does say 60 FPS. I think it's lying. Oh, no, there you go. When I move down to 10 FPS, so it's down the bottom left here. It's hard to see, but when I'm moving around, 10 to 12 FPS right there. It's in the red zone. So let's make this use Flutter GPU and see if we get that performance out. So here's what we did last week for the GPU stuff. We have our triangle example. So we could take something like this and apply it to our code. Let's see now. Okay. We're using demo is using our custom paint with scene painter. And this is the bit that we want to update. So let's go. I can't remember how we let's go take a look. So let's start bottom up here. So we need to use Flutter GPU, shaders, and hooks to compile the shader bundle. So let's grab those, chuck those in our library. Yep. What else do we need? This is the zombie flutter one. Yeah, and then we want to include our So here's the first problem. Oh, no, this should be fine. I think we'll find out.
Is that your flight, Matt? Oh, you're not flying out. You're just waiting in the airport,
I'm
right?
sorry. No, I'm just waiting in the airport. I apologize. I didn't
Don't-
need to be checked
don't-
out.
don't-
Kaylee is messaging me in the background. So
Oh, okay.
You don't have
We
to
heard it.
apologize.
No, it's fine. You're braver than me for sitting there on a live stream in an airport. you're already ahead
what
of the
could
game.
possibly go
Doesn't matter
wrong?
what- Yeah,
okay,
really.
So
Don't
like,
say
I
that.
already had a scary moment because the bartender came over and yelled at me for not paying for my tab. And I'm like, I scanned the QR code, I paid through the app, and I had a whole argument with her. And then finally I proved it, both the receipt. And then she was like, oh, well, you have to tell us because it doesn't notify us when you pay that way. And I'm
Well,
like,
that's a bad blow.
Yeah,
Bad
it seems like
Really?
it's poor design.
Yeah. Shoot the developer who came up with that.
Why do I have this sudden
Right?
urge to call the airport and have Matthew page to the white courtesy phone?
oh my God. I would hunt you down in wherever you're at right now, and I would freaking hit you with a wet noodle, man. 100%.
You're in Orlando Airport, right? Orlando. Everybody now look up Orlando Airport paging line, and it's
right.
Matthew Jones. Matthew Jones, please come to the white courtesy phone.
I'm currently at Terminal A, Gate 3. So
Okay.
yeah, everyone.
Terminal A.
Everyone.
I think he's in. I
Yeah.
think he's in Terminal A.
Right.
We do have a live stream. It is live. Luckily, not a huge number of people watching, so you're probably safe. There aren't that many jokers in this
You
crowd.
only get a dozen or
Hey.
so pages.
Yeah.
Let's call this.
Actually, I think they stopped doing that for people because people were abusing it like that. It's only if it's an emergency or something.
What?
I wonder
I don't see
what.
like what?
It has to be
I don't.
emergency. Just a hint.
I don't see Lane in chat. If Lane was in chat, I'd freak out. But
Right. That's.
We've got to have that happen, though. That would be awesome. I can't risk it as a felon. I'm not going to. I'm not going to have an airport crime on my record too.
gosh.
While he's
What place
looking,
in the world to dine and dash would be at an airport? Like, how dumb would you have to be to dine and dash at an airport? Like,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
the thing, you know?
yeah.
Right. You're on
Hey, we
camera
forgot-
every step you're taking there. So
Did you guys ask him last week? Because I wasn't here. I don't think or was it 2 weeks ago? I don't remember now. Have you watched Sneakers yet?
oh
Have you watched that yet?
yet? Oh,
Amazon Prime. It's available free. Amazon Prime.
my
Video.
voice is my
Check it out.
passport.
Yes.
We covered that actually. We did that. We spoke about that.
Yes.
I guess the unlit ones.
It's in my watch list history, and I noticed it the other day, and I thought of you. Oh, I wonder if you watched it yet.
I haven't. I'll check it out.
Nothing escapes our collective consciousness.
It's like you do the whole thing. You watch Sneakers, then you watch Hackers, then you watch what's another good one on there?
Hackers had Angelina Jolie.
It did.
In a very
Yeah.
early role.
Doing stuff she probably had no idea what she was doing. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Zombie frog. Oh, frag.
So
Zombie
I
frog.
called because I was doing the Resident Evil stuff. I called the engine zombie. I needed a name.
Okay.
So,
Oh, Kaylee says she'll be there in 20 minutes, Matthew. So maybe she can find you. Maybe she can
Yeah.
page you.
A legitimate use of it.
Yeah,
You
perfect.
end up on the same courtesy phone. That would be funny.
God, that's hysterical.
Hmm.
Keep listening, Matt. It's gonna be out there soon.
All right.
Someone watching has a friend that works at the airport, and they're gonna.
100%. 100%. Yeah, the hotel I'm staying at is at flipping SeaWorld of all places.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you in there with the orcas? I mean, where are you staying at the SeaWorld? That doesn't make any sense.
No, so it's a hotel at the SeaWorld, and it's like I'm so torn because I really kind of want to go to SeaWorld, but at the same time, fun fact about me, I'm vegan. So,
You're not eating them. You don't have to
Yeah,
go
you're
there.
just watching them
You
swim.
don't get to taste the orcas. You don't taste the orcas. No, you can't lick the orcas either.
you
That's
can't
just
lick
not
the
allowed.
orcas. You can't lick the orcas.
Well, you can try, but yeah.
If it-
Try.
yeah. He goes, I feel let down. I can't lick the orcas.
New feature of SeaWorld, licking the orcas.
And that's how I got my felony, everybody. Trying to lick an orca.
He fell into the tank. Oh.
Now my cheeks hurt.
No, I was actually thinking about going to Universal, but like I don't know if anyone else is going, so I don't want to have a whole bunch of pictures of me sitting on roller coasters by myself, looking sad because no one else is here.
You can fix that in VO.
Yeah, you can easily add people in. Yeah.
Fix that post.
Fix it in post.
Each friends just feed it into an AI.
Just like grab Craig and Andrew and just throw them
Right.
into the videos
Little
and pictures with you.
arms around you there on the ride.
Just grab them anyway and say, look, I'm gonna go do this. You're coming with me.
Yeah. Don't ask.
No,
you
I'm
have
sure.
to be this tall,
I'm sure
but
I'll
you
be
are.
able to. I'm sure I'll be able
All
to
right.
find some folks.
Yeah.
So, right, we're at the point now. So hopefully, if I compile this, we'll get some shaders. So I think the first thing I want to do is just like see if it will load some shaders.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
So
Some shady operations going on here.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Dad joke for the day.
A
Had to
plus
get it
Randall. A plus Randall. I approve.
Grandpa joke,
see
actually.
what, I have to, see what I have to part with everyone. Save me.
Zombie
Right.
zombie
Zombie
frag.
frog. Zombie frag.
Let's
bird.
do something stupid here just for a second. Just make sure the variables are used and not optimized out. To see if we get a build with shaders compiled. No errors.
Shaders for sale or rent. Bitch.
For less than 50 cents.
That's less ideal. Why have I got a black screen?
Black.
Ain't got no.
That's not what you were going for,
cigarettes.
Simon. Mission
got
not
it.
accomplished.
Old stogies. I have.
Damn.
Short.
Yes.
But not
We're
too
good.
big
Hey,
round.
stop. We're gonna
Oh.
get a strike. We're gonna get a strike. You gotta stop there.
Oh.
And I'm also careful just to sing
King of the
parody.
road.
Yeah, stop it! Stop it! I was just triggered by the word shader because it sounds like trailer. I took a 3-month break from karaoke and I'm back again, and my throat is way out of practice.
Out of practice.
It feels like, it means I got to do it more, which is the only way to get back in shape.
Gargle salt water. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
fun
I ran a
fact,
show
to
for.
bring this
Go ahead. Go
to
ahead.
bring this actually full circle to the show, I did at one point start writing a Flutter karaoke app. And yeah, yeah. Um, like I think some people have reverse engineered the CD plus I format that most karaoke runs in. And
Yeah.
so I was like, all I have to do is write an interpreter, and then I could just make my
Mm-hmm.
own Flutter karaoke app.
Right.
Never
Oh.
finished it. It's on the, I think everyone developer has that folder of like half done
Mm-hmm.
projects that never
Yep.
got done. The Flutter karaoke app is one of mine, but
I envision a
it's like it's
karaokeinator that randomly inserts lines from different songs into the song as you're singing it, so that
That's
it's just as
karaoke.
go.
That's karaoke. I've done that before. Random stuff thrown at me while I'm
Oh.
trying to sing.
You know, you use some
Yes.
AI to figure out another line from a different song that fits
Yeah.
the rhythm and everything of the song that's being sung, and just randomly
Yes.
insert lines that make no sense. Yeah.
So Kaylee says, fun fact, I used to bartend at a karaoke bar years
Mhm.
ago. Fun fact, I used to be a karaoke DJ years ago.
Me too.
We got lots of
Me too.
karaoke
I did. I
connections.
ran a Friday night show for a year, and then they changed owners, and they got rid of me. They replaced me with someone with a different vibe.
Bastards.
A jukebox.
But yeah, but I had fun. It was great, and I was also uploading public domain MP3s up into this is Carafun, which has a studio where you can upload a song, and it splits it out, gets all the right stems and everything for you, and with the highlighting of the words and everything. So it just sits right alongside the rest of their commercial package. Really nice to have community uploads like that. Very amazing. Not possible without AI. The work of doing the word highlighting long ago was incredibly painful. Now the AI just gets it right. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I should put my Randall Sings. Let's see, where was that at? Where would I find the URL for that? Let's see if I can find it again.
Maybe if I ever get really excited, I will do that as a live coding someday. I'll like finish the Flutter karaoke app. We would get copyright struck the heck and back.
Yeah.
But
yes, we have
Hey.
loaded.
All right.
Step one. That's step one. And that means we've also got Flutter GPU running. So now it's a case of let's modify the old rendering code. So for people that don't know, let's just quickly run this on Android as well. So this bit of code, I improved on it after the stream yesterday, last week. So this actually, we were having some problems with the render. It was the face culling. So now this you got internal faces and external faces. So when you rotate now, you're actually seeing on both sides. So that blue, for example, the blue on the top here that you're seeing here, and then the blue on the inside is actually two separate quads. Well, there's four triangles, two on each side, right? That represent the. So this is what I've got here. So we've got back face, right face, front face, left, top, bottom. So there's 6 faces. So these are the different coordinates, UV coordinates, and colors. And then we then do the inside faces and the outside faces based on those triangles, right? And we do reverse winding on these, right? So we're going counterclockwise rather than clockwise. Always the other way around. I set up the, oh no, here we are. Clockwise standard rotating and back face culling. So clockwise is your normal, normal front facing ones, and then your back facing ones are going to be anti-clockwise winding. That is basically like the coordinates are going to be one way around or the other way around, right? And that's what these are here. So 0, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, they're front facing, and then 0, 3, 1 is the same as 0, 1, 3, but now it's facing backwards because it's going to the other set of coordinates. Anyway, Oh, and I added perspective on the cube as well. So yeah. And I totally wasn't reading this right last week. I wasn't paying attention. This texture that we actually upload is a 5 pixel by 5 pixel texture. And that's exactly what you're seeing on the side here, 5 pixels. So these are actually each of the pixels themselves in the RGBA colors. So, you know, if we put FF here and hot restart, you'll notice that now we have 2 filled in black squares here, right?
Yep.
Because the alpha is now set to, well, fully opaque, right? Rather than being transparent like the rest. Yeah, so you know that's that in short. So let's see if we can clone some of this behavior and have it render our lovely track and all its textures and stuff. It could only go wrong. Okay, so we have a render texture and a depth texture. Let's stop that. So let's bring those across. So let's have a quick look at what the old code was doing because it fixed me. Document. Yeah. So we have a bunch of stuff going on here with coordinates. All the processing coordinates happening elsewhere. It's what the render is essentially doing here. So the output of this, we're going to need to actually, we can actually get rid of all of this. This is essentially the rendering engine. We do get the vertices, the indices, texture coordinates, everything else that we need out of this. So I think we'll leave it in there for now. And then just the idea here is it's pre-calculated the matrix for the display. Sorry, it's pre-calculated the position of all the vectors for the display rather than that happening on the GPU. So frame indices is not empty. Oh yeah, debug. Do I have that? See that one? Ah. Okay. Some of these are too far away for it to. Yeah. Well, that debug doesn't work, does it? Oh no, maybe it does. No, I think I'm getting some problems with the matrix calculations there. Let's not right. I'm in the middle saying that's why. Right. So let's see. So what are we going to get rid of? We'll leave the debug rendering on the top. Debug bounds. I'm just going to comment that out. You know where we're at. Oh, debug wireframe, debug vertices. Those would be helpful. Are those flagged somewhere? Frame. Oh, maybe debug wireframe. Ah, that's better. There's no clipping on any of these debug faces, so what you're seeing is all the stuff in the distance as well. Okay. And let's do the false here. Oops. Interesting. I think I might have fucked around that's why I wasn't seeing stuff earlier. Ah, okay. So we're getting closer. Okay. I think I know what's going on much. That's fine. Let's call that out. I needed it. Okay. That's what I want to see. All right. Okay, this is still out of my engine right now, but I just try and get rid of some complexity from this so that we can actually start getting to a point where we can show something. I think I'm going to leave this as is, and then do a separate flag on the frame, say GPU render or something, and then
We're losing John in a few minutes. Matt's probably going to stick around for a while because he's got 3 hours to kill. No, 2 hours to kill.
Until Kaylee wins, and then I think we might be
You gotta run.
Yeah.
Yep. She's got to find you first, though.
Yeah.
She has to find me first. Yes. It's like where's Waldo, but where's Makerinator?
I was gonna say
it's like a little gear on the map, and you have to find.
That's your next project,
right?
Where's Maker? Actually, no. I have a next project in mind, but I don't want to spoil it yet.
Okay.
I'm hoping to do it for FlutterCon Berlin, though. It's something that's been rattling around the back of my brain for about a year at this point, but I needed to finish the current project before getting onto it. So
she's landing as we speak.
She's landing. She's gonna find ya.
She already knows what terminal you're in.
Get her on camera.
Or page me, like one of the two. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do.
Yeah.
Paging, yes, right. We got to hear that voice. Hopefully you're recording all this. Well, actually, we're recording it, so if it comes through the speaker, we can hear it.
We can hear it, yeah. I, however, am going to have to miss it because I have to jump.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So
have fun,
I will.
John.
I should be on next week if we aren't leaving for Columbus until later in the day. So I should be able to make next week. But if that changes, I'll see you in 2 weeks. So
have fun in Columbus, man.
Yeah, fun at FlutterCon. I'll catch your session once it pops online. Yeah. All right.
Thanks,
sounds
John.
good. Bye, John.
Right, what did I do here? What have I done wrong? Oh no.
I love how the crowd is just like dots.
Sorry?
I love how the crowd they did back then, it's essentially just dots. You know?
Well, everything's just dots. It all picks eventually, right?
Okay. Yes, at some point, everything's a dot. Yes.
Even at a quantum level, those are all those individual quanta, right?
I say
we're all.
That'd be you know what? That would be interesting. Could we do quantum stuff with Flutter? Could we hook it up to one of the IBM APIs? And quantum Flutter. That would be a great talk right there. Is it a widget? Is it not a widget? It would be Schrodinger's widget. You don't know until you open
It would be a cat icon.
Yeah, yeah.
You can only see it from certain angles. Just as you move around, it
no.
would disappear and appear.
Schrodinger's bird. You put dash in a box. Nope, nope, nope. Stopping, stopping.
No,
We don't know whether Dash is alive or gone.
we don't
Is
put. We
Flutter
both
dead or
don't put
not? We don't know. You open the
All right.
dear, oh dear.
Is it in cache or not? Have we cached the dash? Or just dashed the cache? Crazy stuff.
All right, so the idea being that we'll render the GPU stuff. Fact, I may layer that inside that. So we'll render the GPU stuff if we get that flag, and then if we're not rendering GPU, then we get an option to render the old couple of ways, and we still get a debugging capability on top of that if we want it. So everything should line up nicely. All right, so we've got render texture, depth texture. I want to make this the window size. Could be a bad idea, but we'll find out. Right. Then what? What are we doing next? Create our command buffer. Create our render pass, our render target. To create render pass. Wow. I don't want that. Can we? Do we have to attach that? No, we don't. Good. Let's turn that off now. Right. All right, then we're going to get our shaders. Create a pipeline on those two shaders. Bind that pipeline to our render pass. Set our depth right and comparison operations for depth. This will write out basically that depth texture, and you get like a grayscale image based on the Z. So this allows us to, like, as we render triangles, if something's in front of something else, we can render it. Or if it's behind, it doesn't get rendered. And that's what this compare function is for, right? And then we have blending on graphics. I'm going to leave that off for now. We'll do our we'll leave those there. We'll probably fiddle around with some of these parameters. I'm not sure how the triangle's coming out out of the engine at the moment. So we're going to create a host buffer. We can in place our vertices, and then we'll in place our indices. We'll come back to what that means in a minute. We'll create an identity matrix and place that just to allow the shaders to operate correctly, but we shouldn't need yeah, we'll come back to that in a second. All right. Then we want to bind the various buffers to the slots. We'll update all these values in a second. I'm just gonna figure out a uniform frame info. Bind that. Now, I've done this as the text one at the moment, actually, and I'm just regretting that. Let's do the unlit variant and bring those in as well. And then we've got an option of doing the base colors. And we can look at then loading the texture, making sure that's working as a separate step. Otherwise, it's probably going to get a bit funky. All right. So we won't bother with, let's go take a look at input task. So that's fine. And unlit, just need the frame info. So yeah, frame info. MVP and color. Actually, I don't want color. It should come from the vertex color. We'll come back to that. Right, where was I? Right, bind. We'll come back to texture in a second. Then we do a draw call past the command buffer, take our render texture. So I thought the new versions had canvas like draw command buffer, but I guess it hasn't made its way into Flutter yet. It's probably in master. Because ideally, so we're doing a two-stage process here, right? We're using Flutter GPU to render to a texture. Then we get that texture out, and then we re-render it back to the canvas, right? So it's a two-stage system at the moment. But really, ideally, what we want to do is this command buffer is what we submit to the canvas, and then the canvas will render that as part of its normal process. So let's assume I guess we'll just do draw image at offset 0 because we're outside of sorry. Yeah, so that should in theory be enough. And what we'll do is we'll just do a little try catch on everything just because yes, I'm not taking advantage of depth detection at the moment. So, oh, okay. So we're not actually attaching a stencil if we don't. Okay. Okay, good. So we just need to place our various values into our. So we need to have one of those. We'll check the help functions in here for now. One of those. So it should be float 32 matrix. Oh, look, it knows what it wants to do. It should be that. Oh, sorry. We'll come back to that in a minute.
Did we lose Randall?
I guess we did. You'll be back.
He always says.
All right, so now we have our frame indices. We need to do a. I'm not even sure what our indices are valued in and what we're expecting. Unit 16. All right, let's go with that. And then the float 32. So in theory, the frame versus length will give us what, you know. I don't think this is a byte length. Vertex count, right? And then this is index type, index counts. That's how many. So that should also be frame indices length. Well, I guess we're going to enable our flag and let's see what happens. So when we output frame, let's add GPU render true. Hot restart. Nothing. Yay.
Ew.
I didn't expect to be anything. But, all right. Well, we've got errors, so you know.
At least we got a stack trace. That makes sense better. The worst is when you get a black screen. It's like everything's fine, buddy.
Yeah. Paint with painter, no. Let me clear this and do a hope and see what we get. No. Oh. Did I did restart after I didn't do a full restart, so I didn't have the shaders. That would explain it.
Oh, so the shaders don't come in with hot reload?
They probably did, but let's not go there. They probably reload, but the index doesn't. So, okay, we still have blackness. Okay, let's keep going. So, let's turn off the depth. We've got backface culling. Let's turn that off. Let's check the awareness on the other way around. The thing is, the coordinates are at 0. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure that I think what we're going to have to do is when we build the renderer, we're going to say GPU render. Pass that back down and over, and then instead of processing all the vectors in here and doing all this, the GPU render will just pass back the frame. Yeah. Okay, I just found a stupid bug. I'm gonna hide from that. I'm not gonna tell you. Right. Okay. So if we're GPU rendering, then we'll do another GPU render function. line.
Richard, Pixel 4 supports Android 13. I think is the latest version that it supports.
Right. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, I did my vertices. My vertices aren't packed correctly. Ah. That might actually explain why that's not working. Let's move look here. The vertex buffer binding probably expects it as some layout structure, and our floats are not laid out in this same way, right? So we've got 3 floats. We don't have UV coordinates. We don't have colors all packed in like this. So if we pack them like this, it should work. Well, we'll find out. That's what our GPU render function will do. And I'm also going to pass back the frame. Do I want to pass that back? Maybe not. Let's see. Right. So we've got in our scene. Let's split this. So we've got old and new. Okay. So we're going to go through each of our entities of the scene. If it has a mesh, then we'll grab that mesh and interesting. Matrix form. Yeah. Now we're not going to transform the vertices. We're going to pass the model view. Where am I? Oh, sorry. No, if I put that through if I multiply that by the projection matrix, yeah. So where's that projection coming from? I forget. It's active camera projection. Okay. Oops. So we only have to grab that once. All right, so that gives us our projected matrix. That's the one. Yeah, let's map the vertices anyway. We'll come back to optimizations later. Otherwise, this is not going to take the code forever, right? I'll go length, mesh versus length. Oh, this is like how we're adding all those transform things in. Okay, that's fine. So the output is vertices 4. And we'll have indices, because these are the ones that need to output, but the UV coordinates will be packed into this. So we'll call this, was it vertex buffer, right? Let's call this a vertex buffer. But this is just going to be floats. That's okay. We can pack them in like that. So we can have like a float. Just a double.
We actually do have a few questions queued up. I just realized. So
You're really loud. You're really loud all of a sudden. I don't know what you've done to your mic. Do you find him pretty loud, Matt? Yeah.
Shouldn't be too much louder.
It's really
Yeah,
hot.
I literally just turned my audio down because my
Yeah,
ears
no,
started
I'm
splitting.
telling you,
So
I turned it down on. So say something, Randall.
I'm probably still loud. Yes.
No, I've turned you down. No, taken.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm still at 50%, which is about where I always
I know.
have.
I changed your mic volume on StreamYard.
Oh, I usually leave that alone. That should be at 50% too.
I've turned it down now because it was too hot. Just leave it where it is. It's fine. I assume that everyone can hear us at very similar volumes now.
I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
You're good. Okay, good. There we go.
Can you
All
say
right.
something, Matthew?
something,
No.
Matthew?
Yeah. Okay.
Something, Matthew? Yeah.
You're a little
Go on,
quiet.
what were you saying, Randall?
Okay. So I was just
What?
reading the questions. So
Yeah, go for it.
Shree's asking why Flutter tightly coupled embedder. Have you checked Jesse Ezel's Flocker, which now has a web GPU?
Yeah, though I've been watching this stuff. Yeah. Well, what about it? Sorry. I mean, right. I mean, it's because it's part of Impella. Impella's a GPU renderer, so why not tightly couple it? There you go.
Yeah.
And then Jesse's doing great work. I haven't seen his most recent Flocker stuff, but yeah, I have seen that. But the thing is, I was doing Dart web GPU stuff ages ago. Like you've always been able to do that, right? Yeah.
Another question Shree is also asking, have you checked the latest multi-window in Flutter for desktop platforms yet?
Nope. Not yet.
Nope. Okay.
We're gonna wait until the what do you call it? Show's done, right? This
right.
Whatever
And
the sitting in
then,
Orlando for, FlutterCon.
yeah, wherever that is. Yeah.
Yeah. And then final question that we're still queued up. Speaking of concurrency mechanisms in Dart, are you interested in the new proposal for shared memory multi-threading?
Concurrency mechanism. Yes. Yeah. We actually went through that on stream previously, with the threading and synchronization support it's going to bring. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have those kind of fundamentals. So if you want them, you've got them to go to.
Cool. All right. Well, that was the queued up stuff.
Yeah, so I just realized that we're going to have to interleave this stuff, right? So each of our meshes is going to have a series of vertices, UV coordinates, and colors, and then we need to like unpack them from their separate arrays and pack them into this format, right? At the moment, that's kind of independent. So we actually have like this option saying has mesh, has UV, because they're sent over separately, separate buffers in the way we were doing it previously. So I think I think maybe we calculate the vertex, the required float buffer we need up front. Sorry, thoughts are plenty. So we're binding the index buffer for the pass. All right.
I actually think I'm going to hop off, guys. I seriously have to use the restroom. And if there's one thing that airport security loves, it's you leaving packages unattended at the airport.
Okay.
They just love it. Leave your bag anywhere. That's my airport pro tip. Just leave your bag everywhere.
Have you? Has Kaylee? We see Kaylee.
Kaylee is on her way. She is on a tram heading towards the terminal I'm sitting in. And then
yeah.
okay.
Well, I don't know if you
That's
want to
not
come back. I was going to say if you want to come back, if you want to come back on, you can. Like if you want, when Katie arrives, or you just head up.
We may be wrapping soon now. We'll see.
Yeah.
Some of
Actually,
us
saying
may
that
just
we are
go
actually over time, aren't we? Yeah.
We have I have
head
a
up.
couple hours up against this, so
Okay.
I'm sticking.
How about this? I will post for those that are interested. Let's do this. We'll wrap it up here, and then for those that are interested in the result of this, I will post on my Twitter channel. Channel's the right thing. Twitter feed.
X Twixter.
X whatever the hell it is, doesn't matter. So yeah, so everyone subscribe to @DevAngelsLondon. There you go. And yeah, we'll see you same time, same place next week. I think that's the best way of doing this.
All right.
Cool.
Bye, everyone. See you next week.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Bye. Right, Randall.
Yeah.
It's what have we got planned for next week?
Likely, the creator of Kaisel has been in contact with us, and he didn't get a chance to get 1.0 out before today, so he's hoping that'll happen by next week, and he can talk about 1.0.
That'll be fun.
Yeah,
cool.
That'll be fun.
All right,
Kaisel,
well,
don't remember it's the sort of maybe logical successor to GoRouter, as hopefully taking over the market because it's doing things correctly. Not that GoRouter was not doing things correctly. It had a different core philosophy.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Right.
Chris did a good job. Yeah. All righty. Well, I guess we're wrapping up for the day, eh?
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
See you on 165 hours. Here we go.